20s. Looking at temperatures around 25 degrees by tomorrow morning. But much warmer weather heading our direction. We'll break down the forecast coming up. WMBD News at 10 starts right now. Tonight, the incentives looking to bring more business and development to the land of Lincoln.
I would much prefer to have a policy debate. I hope that's what we'll have here tonight.
But that wasn't the case for Senator Marco Rubio. The first post Super Tuesday GOP debate was a slugfest with two of the three trailing candidates jabbing frontrunner Donald Trump. Weijia Jiang is in Detroit, where protesters also made their voices heard.
A policy question.
The GOP debate on the Fox News channel quickly turned into a shouting match.
Don't worry about it, little Marco. I will.
All right, well, let's hear Big Don. Donald.
Don't worry about it, Don't worry about it, little Marco.
Gentlemen.
Marco Rubio was asked why he's gone negative in recent weeks.
If there's anyone who's ever deserved to be attacked that way, it's been Donald Trump.
He referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it.
Ted Cruz accused Trump of bankrolling liberal politicians.
Donald Trump has written checks to Hillary Clinton not once, not twice, not 3 times, 10 times.
The last person that Hillary Clinton wants to face is Donald Trump.
Not only did Trump field attacks from inside the Fox Theater, but outside a huge group of protesters chanted, "Dump Trump."
Dump Trump, dump Trump. We know that Donald Trump is in there. And he's no good.
This is cleaner than Trump. It's not vulgar like Mr. Trump is.
John Kasich chose to emphasize his own record.
People say everywhere I go, you seem to be the adult on the stage.
The candidates are vowing to challenge Trump all the way to the finish line. Weijia Jiang, CBS News, Detroit.
Switching gears, there's still no funding for MAP grants, which help low-income students pay for college. The Illinois House failed to override a veto by the governor. One of the senators who voted no, Republican Jason Barackman of the Twin Cities. He says the state does not have the money to fund the original bill. He wants to see higher education paid for through alternative measures that would generate the necessary revenue. One alternative, procurement reform, which would change the way universities contract services, potentially freeing up hundreds of millions of dollars.
Today's a new day, and my hope is that we can continue to focus on those things that are going to generate bipartisan support.
Barackman says bipartisanship is going to be necessary in order to push any reform through and get universities the funding they need. Leaders at Illinois State University say they're just waiting for the state to come to a compromise. A story from our Capitol newsroom. Employers in research and development, graphic arts, and coal will soon receive a permanent or modified tax incentive. Illinois is one of a few states that does not have a research and development credit. Industries across the state have launched a coalition committed to advocating for modern and permanent extensions. It's for 4 tax incentives that will provide stability and predictability for job creators. These credits will last for a period of 20 years instead of 5 years.
You grow this economy with job growth. That brings in more tax revenue. That's expanding the base. So the predictability, the stability, the tools that we can use to retain and attract new jobs is going to expand that base.
The bill, which would go into effect immediately, offers credits to employers large and small. If you buy lottery tickets online, you're running out of time to do so. Lawmakers need to pass a bill by the end of the month, or players will have to find another way to play. And that's not the only repercussion. WMBD's Emily Fannin tells us how funding for education could see a drop in dollars if the bill is not renewed.
Each lottery player has a choice of how and where they want to spend their money, but that may no longer include buying their tickets online.
We have regular lottery players that use the internet to buy their lottery tickets. Nothing wrong with that. You can't blame the Department of the Lottery for wondering what's going on with the lottery.
The Illinois Lottery was scheduled to talk about renewing the bill Thursday morning, but the committee was canceled. Representative Lou Lang was surprised by the news and says sometimes other matters come first.
We certainly have broader issues here in Springfield to talk about. Why the committee was canceled today, I have no idea.
The Illinois Lottery was not pleased to hear the news. They say by not addressing this bill, it could result in a loss of millions of dollars for K-12 education.
Maybe it won't be quite as convenient to buy it online. Maybe there will be a very small incremental downturn in revenue for a short period of time.
Lottery spokesman says if the bill is not renewed in 3 weeks, players will have to go to the store to play. Representative Lang says most who want to play will find a way.
A lottery spokesman also says they hope the matter is brought up soon. There are only 7 more scheduled session days before the end of the month. A Unit 5 board member is stepping down. Vice President Denise Schuster announced her resignation at last night's board meeting. She served on the board since 2014. Schuster's moving later this spring because of her husband's job. The board will appoint someone to fill the spot until the next regular election. That's in April of next year. Midland School District releases a revised calendar for the rest of the year after missing more than 2 weeks due to a lead-infested elementary school. Now, the biggest change is a shorter spring break. Students will be off March 25th through the 28th, returning to school on the 29th. The last day for students, May 27th. The last day for teachers, May 31st. One of soccer's most famous athletes, Brandi Chastain, says she'll donate her brain for research after her death. It's because behind football and hockey, girls soccer is the sport with the most concussions.
It's a hazard. It's something you have to think about, not just the heading aspect, but when two players go up to head, there's collisions.
Matt Blackford, Notre Dame's athletic director and girls soccer coach, says he's seen research impact the game. Notre Dame's already developed a concussion protocol, something all schools in Illinois will be required to have in place by the start of the next school year. From the Twin Cities to the Lone Star State, the new connection for travelers in central Illinois.
We want to see the success of Peoria, and we have high expectations.
Plus, the new brew pub helping establish a growing business district in central Illinois.
It was a cold, chilly day. High temperatures were only able to reach the mid-30s today after bottoming out in the lower 30s this morning. Could we be looking at any more snow, or is spring-like weather on the way? We'll have a full forecast coming up.
You're watching WMBD News at 10 in high definition with Paul Ciacchini, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local weather authority forecast, and Kurt Pegler with sports. This is WMBD News at 10. Central Illinois proud. This portion of WMBD News brought to you by the Central Illinois Recreational Show.
With all the news choices out there, I think it's our people that really make us stand out.
When you think of weather in the morning, you think of Lauren. She is the best.
You know, a lot of people won't leave home in the morning without hearing what Clay has to say.
If there's a story out there that's trending or viral, Lindsay is all over it.
I think our secret weapon is Alyssa. When news breaks, she can report live anywhere at a moment's notice. Clay and Lindsay, they're such a great team and they're so much fun to watch. There's a difference in morning news.
Try us and see for yourself.
Listen up. It's Ford Truck Month. This is the time, this is the place. And this is Ford F-150, the truck that goes toe-to-toe with your life. Made of high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy that pulled the highest safety rating the government can give. And with a 360-degree camera, it's like having your head on a swivel, pal. So load up your crew. This is the time.
Now get an F-150 with 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 bonus cash. See your local Ford dealer.
Are you still waiting to change your bathtub? Bathfitter can give you a new tub in as little as 1 day with their unique tub-over-tub process. Isn't that amazing? Bathfitter will measure and make you a new custom bathtub that they install right over your existing one. Plus, only Bathfitter has seamless walls, which guarantee a watertight fit. And a lifetime warranty. That's what got me. A new bathtub changes your life, and it's never been more affordable. Don't wait. Call today or learn more at bathfitternow.com.
Snyder Village Home Care provides affordable, non-medical in-home care and companionship for maturing adults. Our caregivers offer assistance with daily living activities, short-term assistance after a surgery or hospital stay, or companionship for a loved one. Visit us online or give us a call today for more information on how Snyder Village Home Care can help you or your loved one.
Snyder Village, your place to call.
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network, brought to you by Parker Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Now, your local weather authority, WMBD's Chief Meteorologist, Chris Yates.
Welcome back. It has been a pretty cool day, and a reminder that winter is still trying to hang on. At least it was today. Here's the current view over Peoria from our Goods Furniture Skycam. Mostly cloudy skies, but all the rain and snow from earlier has come to an end, left us with about a trace of accumulation here in town. Temperature now 34 degrees. Winds are out of the north at 6 miles per hour. Relative humidity is up to 82%, which is leaving at least some areas with some patchy fog. But temperatures in the low 30s over much of central Illinois, 34 degrees in Link, but where they picked up 2 to 4 inches of snow right along Interstate 80 And then back down towards Pontiac, we're seeing temperatures hanging right around the freezing mark, if not just a degree warmer. But temperatures are a bit warmer off to the south, currently into the lower 40s and upper 30s as you get down into southern portions of Illinois and then back into Missouri. Currently 40 degrees in Columbia, 43 in Springfield. But skies starting to clear out. We're going to start seeing some clearing skies moving in from the north. That'll be the ongoing trend through tonight, but we're keeping our eyes on yet another system coming in from the northwest. Not a powerful one. It's going to be a fast-moving system that won't arrive here until tomorrow night, and even then, it may not produce more than maybe a stray rain shower or two tomorrow evening. So here's feature track through tonight. Skies continuing to clear out. It will be mostly clear by early tomorrow morning, and once we lose that blanket of cloud cover, your temperatures will be dropping down into the 20s. We may have to lower temperatures in LaSalle County as well as Livingston County just a little bit tonight, as they picked up 2 to 4 inches of snow, which is enough to actually allow these temperatures to drop back down into the lower 20s. The skies clear on out, so we'll keep an eye on that. For the rest of us, we'll be hitting the mid-20s by early tomorrow morning, but more clouds roll in throughout the day, and then by early evening, there will be a very small chance for a passing rain shower. We don't expect much rain, maybe up to a few hundredths, and some of those heavier showers pushing through. Now, temperatures tomorrow will be in the upper 30s up north to low to mid-40s down south. Peoria will be somewhere in between at 43 degrees. But if you are just craving a nice dose of spring weather, this is the weather pattern going into early next week. There will be a big trough setting up out west. That'll bring cool and unsettled weather to areas like California as well as Colorado, Utah, Nevada, all getting a little bit of rain and snow. A big, powerful ridge then begins to build in across the Midwest. That is going to send temperatures soaring into the 60s early next week. Here's the downside. The jet stream's coming in out of the southwest. That is going to open the gates, if you will, to pull up some moisture coming in off the Gulf, which will then set up a nice pattern for at least some springtime rain showers. And on Tuesday, thanks to an approaching disturbance, a threat for some thunderstorms. So here's your Southside Bank extended forecast. Temperatures cool tomorrow, mainly in the 40s. We'll be in the upper 40s on Saturday with a mix of sun and clouds. Sunday, nice, mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Temperatures in the lower 50s. And then we will be 60s bound through the start of next week, but it's going to be a little soggy, so keep the umbrellas handy. The rainiest and perhaps stormiest day could be Tuesday, with just some more garden variety showers and maybe isolated thunderstorms Monday and Wednesday, and we'll cool off just a little bit next week. But really, nothing compared to the cold we just got through.
Certainly not a cool off like we saw last night, today. I mean, 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
That's a warm up from today. You should call it what it is.
I'm ready for winter to be over.
I think we all are. Yep. All right. Thanks, Chris. A story now.